What is up, YouTube? We are here today doing a True Draco deck profile. This is going to be for the end of the format. I know the new list comes out in just about a week or so. It goes into effect, and there's going to be a lot of cards in here that we're no longer going to play. But before this format is over, I just want to do a quick little deck profile, just to have something to remember before this whole thing is gone. This is going to be my build. I've actually been playing this for a little while and I enjoy it. It's a 42 card deck, and I'm also going to teach you guys some tricks with like diagram and stuff like that. So you guys stay tuned. But first we're going to start off with the monsters, and we're going to start off with the True Dracos. We play triple Masterpiece. Masterpiece is pretty self-explanatory. When he's you can tribute off monsters, spells, or traps for him, including regular spells and traps, like, let's say, for instance, like a Fire Formation Tenki or a Call of the Haunted or something like that. And then if you do tribute something off for it, then he becomes unaffected by card effects of the same type. So like monster spells and traps, he's like really broken. Also, when he's on the field, it's a quick play effect. During either player's turn, you can banish like a continuous spell or trap from your graveyard and then target one face-up card on the field and destroy it, and it's a quick effect. Like, he's really, really good. So next we're going to go on to the Zodiac monsters. We play double Rapier. Rapier is pretty much self-explanatory. You have a Rapier in the deck, you overlay on top of it, detach, special summon another Rapier, you keep the loop going. We have triple Whiptail. This is one of my favorite monsters because Whiptail is like the muscle of the deck. Whiptail, it's like such a strong utility card. Being able to banish opponent's monsters, being able to equip to any Exceed monster on your side of the field to like give it a material, or like attach materials to Dryden or Hammer Kong, stuff like that. Whiptail is really, really insane. Being able to, make your guys go all the way up to like 3-4K sometimes. It's really insane. So three Whiptail. I really like 3 Whiptail. Next, we're going to go on to the last Zodiac monsters that we play. And we play 1 Thoroughblade and we play 1 Ram. And the reason we play 1 and 1 is because this is also a true Draco deck. So your goal behind this whole thing is you want to summon Dryden and Masterpiece in the same turn, or if not, have Dryden with your fusion sub combo, being able to drop him during your opponent's turn. And that's like the main key, aspect of the deck, and that's why we only play such little zoo monsters. Ram is really, really good with diagram, but the thing about Ram is we play triple Barrage, triple Tenki. We also have Chaka 9 to bring it back from the grave. So like 2 can be a little cloggy sometimes. I see a lot of people playing 2. 1 is absolutely perfect for me. Next we have triple Terratop and the 1 Taken Tomborg. And that is this card, rest in peace, Terratop. I don't know. To be honest, I might still play the 1 Terratop, 1 Taken Tomborg. You never know. But, this card, if you guys don't know what he does, he special summons himself from the hand, searches this, you overlay them, you make MX Saber Invoker, and you start going into your zoo combos like that. It's pretty insane. Next for the monsters, we're going to go on to our hand traps here. And we play triple Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is absolutely insane against Diagram, against, when they normal summon Rat, activate the effect, all sorts of stuff. Next we have double Droll and Lockbird, and this is good in the mirror match. This is good against pure True Draco. This is good against pure Zoo. This is good against anything that really searches. And like against True Draco, when they start their turn off with like terraforming and you do this, they lose. They just, they summon Dynamite Knuckle, whatever the guy's name is, and they kind of like pass. And then we play 1 Maxi. So that is pretty much it. This card also needs to be banned. It's insane right now. So that is pretty much it. Oh, and 1 Black Sheep for the fusion sub combos. That is it for the monsters. We're going to go on to the spells next. We play triple Fire Formation Tenki, and this is one of my favorite utility cards in the deck because Tenki gives you a +1, you know, if it goes through, if they don't have a response to it. Tenki is an instant +1. So you get to add a Beast Warrior monster, most likely start your combos or add your Rams or do whatever you need to do. And then not just that, it's also a card you can sack off for Masterpiece. So and banish it from the graveyard. Once it's in the graveyard, it's kind of done for you in the deck. You don't really need it any further. But you know, Fire Formation Tenki, banish it from the grave, pop a card. It's really, 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 really strong. Next, we play Triple Zodiac Barrage. Zodiac Barrage is also really, really good. This card is insane. This counts as any Zodiac monster. You know, it's also really good fodder. It baits out Trident, Masterpiece, Ghost Ogre, you know, Ash Blossom, stuff like that. Next, we play Triple Dragonic Diagram, and this card is what makes the deck. This card is absolutely insane. So what this does is you activate the effect, and you get to destroy a card in your hand or a card that you control on your side of the field, and then search for a true Draco or true King monster, spell, or trap, which is really, really broken. Now, some crazy things with Dragonic Diagram is, let's say you have this on field and you activate the Dragonic Diagram. You activate it in the field spell. If they don't have any response, what you do then is you activate this, and let's say they chain their Trident to target this to destroy. You can chain your Forbidden Chalice. Forbidden Chalice is going to target your opponent's Trident to negate the effect. And then when the chain starts resolving backwards, it's going to be Forbidden Chalice negates Trident. Trident attempts to target this, but its effect is negated. And then Chain Link 1 is Diagram, popping a card, a face-up card, not a face-up card, I'm sorry, but a card that you control or a card in your hand. So because Forbidden Chalice is still on the field at the end of the resolution of the chain for Diagram, you can actually destroy the Forbidden Chalice, send it to the graveyard, and get a search. So this is really, really cool. You can do the same concept with Cosmic Cyclones, with Twin Twisters, with enemy controllers, anything that's a quick play that you can chain after your Diagram. It's like, it's really, really, really strong. So I would advise for you guys, if you guys wanted to, you know, kind of play some quick play spells or stuff like that, Forbidden Chalice and Cosmic Cyclone actually work out really well in combination with Dragonic Diagram. Next, we play Double Terraforming to search out our Dragonic Diagrams. Now, I know you want to see this card ASAP, but I didn't want to play 3 and 3 because there's times where I have gone through, you know, opened up like multiple diagrams and then like drew into my dead terraformings late game. So I kind of wanted to cut it. I would rather hard draw the diagram than hard draw a terraforming. You know, if I draw the terraforming, then I can just search the diagram, which is pretty much ideal. Next for the spells, we play One True Draco Heritage. Now, this card also gives you the option when you search it out, if you open Masterpiece and have Diagram, this gives you the option of being able to pop another card to search this and then actually gain an additional summon that turn. So you can end your first turn board with Masterpiece and Trident, which is not just that, the draw effect actually does come up sometimes, and getting a nice little, you know, card or 2 cards is really nice sometimes. So also when this card is tributed and sent to the graveyard, or when it's sent to the graveyard at all, you get to target an opponent's spell or trap and destroy it. So you get like super value out of this. We play 1 Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion for Norden, rest in peace Norden. Then we have 1 Fusion Substitute. And the reason why I play 1 is just because you don't want, like, everybody's playing Retaliating Sea, Flying Sea, everything like that, and you don't want to get hurt like that bad, so you don't want to max out on fusion subs. I think 1 is the correct number to play. You know, in about a week or so, we're not going to be playing any, so there goes that. But yeah, that was it for the spells. We're going to go on to the traps now. We have 2 True Kings Return. And the reason I play 2 is because with Triple Diagram, like, you don't want to run out of options of things to search. So, you know, not just that, being able to set this, you know, activate the effect during your opponent's turn, get a tribute summon, tribute this off, and then pop a monster. When you activate this with Masterpiece, you pretty much have two two pops. Like, this is going to pop a card when it goes to the graveyard, plus the Masterpiece is going to go on board, and then he can activate the effect to banish this from the graveyard to pop another card. So True King's Return is actually really, really good. Next we play Triple Solemn Strike, and I still wanted to play some sort of trap cards because of all the hand traps going around. If people start to hit you with Flying Seas, Retaliating Seas, stuff like that, just cards that would flat out end your turn. They activate Maxi. I want cards that I can be able to set and still have some sort of protection and stopping power. So that's the reason I still play some trap cards. The next traps that I play is One Solemn Warning, and this card just got infinitely better with the release of Masterpiece, because this just stops Masterpiece summons in total. And if you guys haven't played against Masterpiece is actually like really, really difficult sometimes to get over. Hold on, let's see if this thing focuses back in. There we go. It's like playing against towers again, all over again. So, and then last trap card, we play One Zodiac Combo. And the reason I play One Zodiac Combo is because still you can go into a grind game, mid to late game. You don't have to use a Daigusto Emerald. You just put back all your resources. A lot of people cut this in the resource game, mid to late game. This puts you ahead. So also when you draw it, you just set it as a bluff, chain it, put a material on Dryden or a Hammer Kong or something. So it's really, really good. So that was the main deck, the entire main deck. That was a 42 card main deck. We're going to go on to the extra deck now. Extra deck is going to be pretty standard. So we start off with one Hammer Kong, one Borbo. These are your guys that special summon Rat. You usually want to leave Borbo in the extra deck because he has the effect of being a Nightmare Shark, so you can like kill your opponent from like pretty far out. We have double Zodiac Broadbull. We have double Zodiac Chakanine. We have double Zodiac Tiger Mortar, which this can actually be cut for personal preference. If you want to play like a third Broadbull or a third Zodiac Trident, like which is what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to end up cutting a Tiger Mortar for a Trident. And this comes up sometimes, like 2 comes up. Also the name and just having like overlaying for an extra material to give like Broadbull a search, without detaching the monster that gives him the attack boost, and then overlaying Dryden on top of that. That way you still have a pop without detaching the monster that gives you the attack boost. So double Tiger Mortar does come up. Next for the rank 4s, we have double Daigusto Emerald, which is pretty much standard. We have one Tornado Dragon, this card is godly. And then we have one MX Saber Invoker. And last but not least, rest in peace, Mr. Elder Entity Norden. It was nice knowing you. Played with you all through Pepe format and Cosmo and all sorts of stuff. And we truly are going to miss you. But it was getting to the point where Norden was becoming, like, making combos very, very degenerate. And this is the single reason why the fusion substitute combo works, and I don't think that's right. It's not healthy for the game, and Konami, good job to you guys for going ahead and giving us a ban list, actually realizing that there was a problem with Norden and the fusion substitute combo after Zoo took 32 of 32 spots at YCS Pittsburgh, which my boy Gustavo did manage to top that. He made top 16. Go ahead and check the profile. I'll probably give you an annotation somewhere up here to check out his deck profile, whatever. But, thank you guys for hitting this Norden. He deserved it. Next, we're going to go on to the side deck. And side deck, as we know, it's all up to personal preference and where you play and, what the meta's like and everything. But we're going to start off, I play 2 Dimension Barrier. And I still need something for Zoo. Zoo is still relevant. Zoo still will be relevant once the ban list comes into effect. We have one Imperial Order, and I wanted to side this because I wanted the option to play it, but I didn't want it in the main deck. So, there it is in the side. And then my favorite card of the side deck, for when I go first, I main Triple Mirror Force. And I'm telling you, this card has been absolutely godly. Then we play cards going second. We play the double Forbidden Chalice, and the Forbidden Chalice, let's slide this down. The double Forbidden Chalice is really good, like I said, with the quick play combination of activate, diagram, chain, your quick play. Speaking of quick plays, we have more quick plays. We have Triple Twin Twister. Same concept. You can do the same combo with Twin Twister. We have one Raigeki because Zoo is susceptible to board wipes. I didn't want it in the main deck because I wanted my deck to have a good option of going first and second. And then I do not have any more Gamma Seals. I only have one Gamma Seal. So the last two we're playing is two Kamungus. And I just want it because I wanted triple Kaiju, but I didn't want the really, really big ones. I wanted like the smallest ones possible. So that's why we're playing two Kamungus and one Gamma Seal. If you guys have triple Gamma Seal, you guys can play triple Gamma Seal. And if you guys don't have Gamma Seal, you can play triple Kamungus. It's really not a problem. 24 is not that big of a problem. Besides, you can put it on your opponent's field, Masterpiece pop it, Dryden pop it. There's so many different ways to out your own Kaijus. But, I think this is like the perfect combination for going first and second with the deck. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And we are out. Peace.